going to start a very nice chapter. Okay, it is about our health. So, are you healthy?
Yes,
ma'am. How do you know you are healthy? क्या हुआ? कब से है खांसी? फीवर है? Okay, she has fever. Okay. Sit there. You should use handkerchief. इनको क्या हुआ? एक बीमार हो गए ना? क्या हुआ उनको? You should use handkerchief है ना to wipe the nose. क्या गुड़गुड़ हो रहा है? वो तो गुड़गुड़ हो रहा है बोल के. अरे पकड़ो ठीक है. Now, are these children healthy?
No, ma'am.
How do you know they are not healthy?
Symptoms because
Very good. They were giving some signs, isn't it? So one girl was saying she is coughing, the other girl is saying she has some fever, isn't it? So based on this, we feel that something is wrong with them, isn't it? So this is what we have in our topic, that is why do we fall ill? What do you mean by ill? Okay, so when we are healthy, it is a state of being healthy, happy. Okay, so physically, mentally and socially you are fit. All your body organs are fit. Okay, you are very healthy. That means you are in the class, you can do all the activities. Physically fit, right? Socially fit. That means you are talking and laughing and you are sitting comfortably, right? So this is what a person is healthy when he is physically, mentally and socially fit. Okay. Then, when you say you have a disease, right? When a person is disturbed, is feeling discomfort. Now this girl was coughing, isn't it? So that means something is wrong with her inside the body. That is why the body is giving some sign. So she was coughing, right? The other girl was wiping her nose. That means something is wrong inside the body. So that is why the nose is giving some instruction, some warning sign. Something is wrong. Okay, so that is how we come to know we are not healthy. That means we are not comfortable. So that is called as dis-ease. E-A-S-E means comfortable. Okay. So these are some of the signs and symptoms that our body gives. Now you saw your friend, she was coughing, right? So our body says, now when you are coughing or when you have fever, see weakness, when this is headache, yes, the body gives symptoms. Something is wrong with the head. Something is wrong with your lungs, your respiratory system. That is why the lungs are talking. So how do they talk? They cough. Yes, muscle is aching. That means when you do some activity more, and the muscles start paining. When you ride a lot, your hands pain. So that means your hand is talking. So why? Showing some sign and symptom. Okay, so chest discomfort or fever. These are all the symptoms or signal that the body gives, like cough, loose motion. One girl ran away, saying she has some stomach pain. Yes? Okay, loose motion. That pus formation, all the pus or pimples that you have in your body. Yes, headache, fever, vomiting. Yes, loose motion, giddiness, chakkar aana. So all these are the signal the body is talking to you. Okay? So based on these signals, when we go to the doctor diagnoses your disease. Okay, the person who is falling ill into two types. Okay, the disease can be categorized into two types. Just press the next. Okay, one is called as acute disease. The other one is called as chronic disease. Okay. Okay. What is acute disease? Acute disease is a disease where a person suffers for a very long time. Okay, so it can be common cold, headache, stomach pain, so which lasts for only one day, 1 hour also. Okay, so that is called as acute disease. So what about chronic disease? Right, the chronic disease is, it lasts for a long time. So it can be for days or months or for years also. Okay, now let us see some more points. So in acute disease, it lasts for very short duration. Patient recovers completely. Suppose you have headache, you have stomach pain. So within 1 hour, half an hour, you will become okay. Yes. So there is no loss of weight. If you have headache, there will be no loss of weight, isn't it? So very soon you will recover. Then our organs are also not damaged. And the duration, since it is very little, so for only half an hour, 1 hour, so loss of work is also very less, minimum. Whereas in the chronic disease, if you see, it lasts for a very long time. So the patient does not recover easily, yes, or very soon. There may be loss of weight, for example, in the cancer patient, in AIDS, so it's a chronic disease. So they suffer for a very long time and the organs are also damaged, and since you are not feeling well for a long time, the work efficiency also is less. Okay, so this is how one of you can read. Stand read. So what is acute disease?
Acute disease. They are short duration disease.
And this is chronic diseases.
They are long lasting disease.
Okay, so this much you understood. Chronic is long lasting and acute is very short duration. Now we'll see, this again based on the type of infection. We have two types of diseases. One is called as non-infectious disease and infectious disease. Okay, so non-infectious disease, any example? Do you know? Or infectious disease? Anybody can give me an example?
Non-infectious cancer.
Cancer is a non-infectious disease and COVID is a infectious disease. Okay, we'll study now what is this. Okay, so non-infectious disease is not caused by any infectious agent. For example, cancer. Yes, so it is not caused by virus or bacteria which spreads disease, and it does not spread also. So if I have cancer, it will not come to you. It will not spread. So that is why it is called non-infectious disease. For example, cancer. Okay, and infectious disease, it spreads from one person to another person. So it spreads through book. Even whenever you pass your pen, so you are writing, you give it to your friend, that time also it may spread. There are some infection which may spread from your head also, you keep doing like this. Yes. So from your hair there are some infectious agents which may pass. So for example, dandruff. Yes, that is why you should not use others comb, others handkerchief or dresses. Okay, so this is how there are some infectious diseases which are passed. Okay, so what are the main things? What happens? Why we get the disease? So it is mainly because of these small microorganisms which enter our body, and as a result we suffer from disease. So they are parasites. Example is tapeworm, protozoa, malaria. How is malaria caused? Mosquito. We usually say it is caused by mosquito. Mosquito is a vector. It actually carries the plasmodium into our body. Okay, so it is just transferring. So it is called a vector. So actually, protozoa, that is plasmodium, causes malaria. Okay, then you have fungal disease. Okay, that is leprosy. These are again bacterial disease and virus. So you can see these are the different types of microorganisms that causes disease. So since they are microorganisms, you cannot see them. Right? Micro means very small. How small are they? So here you can see one cell. Okay. This also human cell you cannot see with your naked eye. It is very small. You need a microscope for this because it is 10,000 nanometers. So small. Smaller than this is the bacteria. Yes, 1,000 nanometer. Then virus is smaller than this, than the DNA. So they are very small. So as a result, you don't even realize when this bacteria or the virus has entered your body. Okay, now only when this enter the body, we fall sick. We are ill. Now, how does it enter the body? Do you invite them?
No.
Then how do you know? How does this disease, how do we get the disease? Yes, it is because of the agents, the way we behave, the way we act, the daily activities that we do based on that. Now what do you see in this picture? Look at this girl. What is she doing? She is taking water, filling water in the bucket, isn't it? So that maybe she may take bath. Or here you can see this boy is taking this water. He may go into the house and use this water for cooking. Look at this lady. She is washing the clothes. This boy is taking bath in the water. So that means the same water is being used for drinking purpose, for washing, for bathing. And look at this boy. What is he doing? Yes, defecating, he says. So everything is being done here. So this is how the water gets polluted. Okay, and if you drink such water, polluted water, then we may get the disease. Okay, so here also the dustbin. Here that was in a village area. Now in the cities, the dustbin is not closed properly. We don't throw the garbage properly, so all the mosquitoes and all the germs will be localized here. We throw all the dust here and there, right? So we don't burn. We keep the water also open. So as a result, mosquitoes breed there. The waste, some pot or tires, water will be filled with this. So mosquito will start laying eggs in them, and there will be so many mosquitoes. So these are some of the things from where the germs may enter our body. Okay. So what should we do now? What should we do so that we don't get disease? Yes, healthy practices every day we have to do. What is the boy doing? After eating or before eating, what you should do?
Washing hands.
Why? Because hands will be dirty. You are touching so many things. Yes, you are playing. So before playing, before eating and after eating, you should wash your hands. The girl who was sneezing or coughing, what should do? What is the correct method?
Use tissue paper.
You can use your handkerchief, but it should be washed every now and then. So tissue paper can be burnt or thrown in the dustbin. Okay. Then wash your hand after defecating. This also is important. When you go to the toilet, after you come out, you should wash your hand with soap. Without that, if you drink water or if you eat food or you cook food, so the germs may pass to many other people also. Okay, so that is healthy practice. And food, you should cover the food. So because the wind carries, along with the wind, there are so many soil and the germs which may come along with the soil. Okay, so you should cover the food to avoid germs coming in contact with the food. And finally, drink filtered water. Okay, so this is how you will be healthy and you will not suffer from different types of diseases. Okay, so there are many diseases which we may suffer. Okay, bacterial disease, viral disease, fungal disease, protozoal disease. When bacteria enters the body, we suffer from bacterial disease. When virus enters the body, viral disease. Okay, fungi enters the body, then fungal disease, skin disease. Similarly, protozoa and worms, the way they enter a body, so we may suffer from that type of disease. Okay, so we'll study about this in detail later, right?